Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. LaQuint Allen to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
That is caught. It's Travis Hunter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They go play action. Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. He just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right? You've got to win and create leverage. Versus zone, it's all about that anticipation and accuracy. And if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Jaguars 1st down.
They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They've been moving it well, but face a 3rd down here.
Hey, kill.
Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Here's for 24. Hey, Soko. Hey, I'm gun. Take right open. Red.
4th down, pass coming. Escapes the pocket. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. He cuts the right sideline. There's room to run. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run the toss for Williams. This is ahead for about 5. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Sack to the air here. Catch made by Schoonmaker. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Yeah! Here we go. Line 80. Here we're going to 54. Line 80. Then we're going to 53.
From the gun is Prescott. That's cut at the 4. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
That is all-out effort, Kate, to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception, and some more targets are clearly coming his way in the future.
Draw play. This is Williams. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Now Dak to throw. And this is Cox. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 13-0 lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion!
Lawrence working from the gun. Flush down out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Following the sack, they need a big chunky yards here, Brock. It is 2nd down and very long. Lawrence now off the play action. Headed out right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it deep downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
A gain of 43 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
On play action now, Lawrence. He rolls to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
11. Hey, easy, route. Go. Hey, go.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Buying some time right. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Okay, ready? Hey, let's go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a one-score game before halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over first down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Wide 8. Here we go. Going to 54. It's 47. 26.
To throw, Prescott. That's caught by Williams. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Wide 8.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. Lay it out for this one, and he makes the catch. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
We're going to 53.
Now here's Prescott. We've got a screen to the running back. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he gets this down to the 38. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Then we're going to 53.
Now it's Prescott again. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, we're going to 54. Wide 8.
Dak throwing again. Has room inside the 25. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone. Down at the 19. Now a timeout taken by the offense. And we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Wide 8.
From the red zone on 1st. That's Flanoy. He's got it. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That's One of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 8 on that one, and the Jaguars have a first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. And they're on the stop. That's rookie out of Boston College, Donovan Ezeuruku.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, go! Hey, ginger.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Caught quickly on the slant. He's still going at the 30. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Hey, Soko, it's hot.
Here's Etienne on first down. And they are going to be in great shape here. He gets this down to 6. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Turpin with a return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
On second down, it's Etienne. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
On the red. Hey, son. Hey, son. Here we go, son.
Third and long for him here. Forced out to his right. He's going to run for it. Lawrence is hit. The ball is loose. And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounce on it inside the 10. So they'll be set up with a first and goal when we come back. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach.
Ready.
Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. They'll run. Etienne. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Hey, go. Phil.
Etienne again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a fourth quarter lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Turpin with a return. Things going well so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Yeah.
First down, here's Dak. Chased out to his right. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he is down to the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
Here we go. Boys,
Give to Williams from the gun. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. A gain of 15 there. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 15-yard
Another run for Williams. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Here we go. Boys, hey. Here we go. Kill. Hey, kill. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Hey, here we go. Boys, hey. 26.
Back to throw it. And oh, he got it! Interception! Greg Newsome has it. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Lawrence to throw it. Getting out to his left. Now here he goes. And he's going to slide in safely after a gain of about 9. Productive effort there, though it does still bring up third down. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Here we go, third and less than a yard.
Take right open. Hey, run!
They'll run here, Etienne. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. We've set it downs from 37.
11.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line with the defense all over this one.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Jaguars leading by 5. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They go right back to Etienne. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Hey, Soko, hunt. Here we go.
He's back to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And, oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Yeah! Here we go! One. We're going to 54. One in. Here we go. Kill. Here we go. 40.
Back to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
At the 20-yard line.
Yes! Here we go. Then we're going to 50. One in. 26.
He'll look to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Yeah! I killed. One in. 26.
Now to throw. That could be it looks, it's intercepted. And the Jaguars make the play that should win them this game. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
These are 20.
They're going to pass it here. They left him wide open. It's complete. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal.
Ryan. Hey, son. Go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail? It would just ring and ring and ring. It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field? After you put 6 on the board.
So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game.
Yeah, yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so rugged. So right. It's so rugged. It's so right. One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many years on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. A Little Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Slip for sale, like 5 below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm Diddy. Counting these notes like I'm Nitty. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Soft up, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB, make it get slapped. It's so rugged.
Brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin.
20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Dak gonna put it up right away. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. Oh, big hole left side. And they're gonna have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. And even 50 yards.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Yes! 26!
A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Then we're going to 53. 26.
On 3rd down, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Wide, ain't it?
Prescott to throw it on 4th down. That one caught. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
11, rip.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Hey, Ginger. 11.
They'll go back to Etienne on 1st down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, go. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray.
This pass intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. Finding space inside the 40. And he will go all the way. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play to kick off this drive. A pickup of 44 yards. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 9.
Take wide open.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but that is a good return. They'll set up shop at the 30-yard line.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A Gain there of 27 yards.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he won't get away. Good tackle there to get him down behind the line.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Yeah, here we go. We're going to 55. Here we go, going to 54, going to 20.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to be third down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Dak facing third and long. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. To throw is Lawrence. Flush to his right. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. They've got it with a second down and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Moving outside the pocket. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now he'll work his way out right. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's a turnover on down.
Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. Finding space at the 15. And he will score! Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Aubrey, good with the extra point. Cowboys mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. And a much better result here. Give him 7, and it sets up third down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go 47. Here we go 46. Kill. Here we go 46. Here we go going to 54. Why here?
On 1st and 10, Prescott is passed right side, caught by Lamb. And he will get into the end zone. C.D. Lamb, touchdown Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Fix the score, Cowboys.
And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Hey.
In motion is Myers. On 1st and 10, Lawrence on the run to the right. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Mike, we're only 1 play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
His kick is good. Fix the score, Cowboys 31. Jaguars have it.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
30-yard line.
Hey, Lion.
A first down throw for Lawrence. Forced out wide. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. That is brought in. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 68 yards.
The 2-yard line.
Here's Lawrence. That one taken in. Jarquez Hunter. Touchdown Jaguars. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a 1-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break. That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch them by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. from the 39. Here's a 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take.
They run over center with Williams. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. 1st down, Cowboys.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he will score again. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the 1st half. Could be a record-setting game.
Makes the score Cowboys 42, Jaguars 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On 1st down, Lawrence. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 2.
Hey, run!
Lawrence. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10. Lawrence now. Out to his right. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson. He's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35.
Run it down.
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run.
Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. TIAA Bank Field. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Dallas Cowboys and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Cam Little after the opening kick. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Prescott opening with a pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Dak now from the gun. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Play action now for Prescott. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That is caught. He's got Lamb. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. He did well to shake off one tackle, partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Yeah.
Now Dak to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars, they're off to a great start defensively. They forced a turnover on the opening possession.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge hit in return for that defense.
It's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
5-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Go!
ETN again. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. For the offense, you got to love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get it out of the way, big time.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. We've set it downs for him from the 31. First down, here's Dak. Screen here for Williams. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And from where that fumble came, Brock, a zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. Wow, this has been a rough sequence for them starting out. First the interception, and now almost giving it away again on the fumble.
Yeah, Coach is going to have to get everybody around the campfire and get this thing figured out, because through all the years and all the styles of play, we know one thing, Kate. Turnover margin in the NFL is the biggest indicator of winning and losing.
And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys reach pay dirt for the first time this game. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys could have gone for two in the tie, but they choose to trail by one. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 8-7 the score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion!
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Lawrence working from the gun. And his caught. It's Travis Hunter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Flushed out of the pocket. Going deep down the near sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Hey, run! Turn! This is hot!
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down. The Jaguars into punt formation.
Cook on to punt for the Jaguars.
He has it at the 22. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
On the return, the Cowboys take over first and 10. At their own
First and 10 from the 32.
Here we go, going to 50. Here we go. 26.
Here's Williams to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Prescott here from the gun. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Prescott now to throw on third down. Into the hands of Pickens. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Not much scoring to this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everbank. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
47. We're going to 54.
Working out of the gun. It's Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
There's no question, Kate, if the big play is down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Prescott now on third down. And he let his man shoot much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
So many coaches love third downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Tootin now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
11, Agate. Hey, Lion.
On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Rolling out to his left. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
36-yard line.
Go, go. Hey, tomato. Done.
Here's Lawrence to throw. On the move, headed right. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. Second down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Motioning Washington right. Once again here, 2nd and 10. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
On red. Son.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Take right open. Hey. Here we go.
Throw here, 3rd down. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. They've got a 4th down decision to make. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. This one from 42 yards out. Little knocks it through. And they've taken back the lead.
A field goal, to me, it's all about optics. Down by a little or up by a little. And either way, Kate, they know they got to raise their game in the second half.
And this one will not make it to the landing zone. So the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. We're going to 26.
Looking to throw. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
This is why those kickers are down there before the game trying those kicks in midfield. Kind of like Hooper shooting that half-court shot before half, because they believe, kickers do, that they're going to get an opportunity to be a difference maker. With that long kick, he certainly was.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, run! Here we go.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Headed out right. He's going deep down this side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Hey, son, this Silver.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. One's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Here's Etienne on first down. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And second down only works out for a yard.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on third.
13 loose. Please.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Able to find Strange here. And he's going to wind up out of bounds on 3rd down, so they're going to be forced to punt this away now.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
Go, let's go. Hey, Soko.
Looking to throw. That's him on a quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
And the Jaguars first down.
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. Jukes away from one. Gets it to the 15. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars take the lead right away in half number 2. Travis Etienne, the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor orders.
Lawrence is going to try and throw. And he's going to get in. The try is good. Their lead stretches to 6. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
24-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. Through the defense he goes, room to burn. C.D. Lamb. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys can retake the lead as they tie it up here. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys take the lead on that successful kick. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Tootin now on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Lawrence looking to throw. Connecting on the slant. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Hey, run. Son. Here we go, son.
Etienne on 3rd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Buying some time left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
23. Go, go. Hey, James.
To the air on third and long. Looking slant route, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Jaguars have a first down.
First and 10.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Forced back to his right. Shovel pass complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
On second down, it's Etienne. And they're able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this third quarter. So we're through three here. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. Coming to the line for another first and 10. They go right back to Etienne. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
11. Hey, go. Son, this is hot.
They go play action. Lawrence. He rolls to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Let's see what they went with. Third down.
Hey.
Third and long for him here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And they fail to claim that lead. They're still down by a point.
Kate, he's going to be asking himself the same question on the walk back to the sideline, sitting on the bench, leaving the stadium, on the bus, wherever he goes. What went wrong? Why did the accuracy he shows in warm-ups disappear when his team needed him the most?
And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he has this down to the 34. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, 40. Here we go. 26.
Draw play. This is Williams. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Another run for Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I think 20.
They toss to Williams, headed right. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. They need more of those as they trail by a score. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
This fine Schoonmaker complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Cowboys clinging to a 1-point lead. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Yeah, here we go. We're going to 54. Wide eight. 26.
He'll throw it. That's caught for the first. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Kill.
1st and goal. Here's Williams. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Yeah, here we go. 47. Wide eight. 26.
They're going to pass it here. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get some all-important insurance. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Jaguars 19. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Tootin now on the return. Making some progress here. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
24.
Back to throw. Chased out to his right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Rip. Here we go.
He'll look to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away and brings up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
11.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Easy. Ralph. 11. Hey, son.
Throwing now. Into the hands of his running back, Etienne. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
That throw behind his intended target.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
On the red. Hey, so go, let's go. Here we go.
Desperation time here. Finds him over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Myers, the motion man here. Here he is to throw. Buying some time right. Trying to push deep downfield. And it's caught. It's a touchdown in the final minutes. And a 2-point play could force overtime. Quite the strike to his tight end. And the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome. And it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage. But stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
They're in field goal range, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. He's at midfield. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Less than 25 seconds to go. This onside try is for the game. And this kick is brought in by the Cowboys. And that should be enough to secure them this win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Give to Williams from the gun. He has the Cowboys' 1st down, Brock, and that should clinch this win for him. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, you got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that is the Jets that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown! And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history. They're going for 2 here. Dak bringing the Cowboys to the line.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. So their defense holds, and this game isn't officially over just yet. But still, gonna take a miracle in the final moment to extend things to overtime.
What you're looking for, Kate, is just a little bit of hope. You know the odds are incredibly long, but at least there's hope. And maybe a break in case of emergency gadget still left in play.
It's the hard squib kick. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings his ball game to a close. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory.
I had a dream, I had a vision, I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Whoa, you won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like. Hey, 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 you can't stop this.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L, I catch a plane. I probably f*** you before I f*** your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister at with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been stocked up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up, when it's half time she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no leg. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's. Little bushes, run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, make that. You got such a pretty face, but I want Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no, this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like he's in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then
Something takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something's taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me.